Hello, and welcome to Damonsays Hands That Serve Spotlight. I am your host, Damon Watson Sr., and in today's Hands That Serve Spotlight, we have Our Daughters Incorporated charity. Our Daughters Incorporated is a charity located here in the St. Louis area. They are dedicated to serving young ladies between the ages of 8 and 13 years old, helping them to define a vision for their lives, and also helping them to write their own life story. I would like to present to some and introduce to others the founding members of Our Daughters Incorporated. Enjoy.
Our mission is to help our daughters develop into beautiful women full of grace, character, integrity, and tenacity. We will encourage them to realize.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are you all today?
Wonderful. How are you?
I am doing great. I was just wondering if we could go around the table and get an introduction of everyone who's here, starting with the young lady on the end of the purple.
My name is Chantel Johnson, and I'm co-founder of Our Daughters. My current role is Vice President of Media and Marketing.
Okay. Thank you, Chantel.
I'm Monica Hayes. I'm also a co-founder, vice president.
Hi, this is Alicia Jordan. I am founder of Our Daughters, Inc.
Okay.
My name is Angela Otis, and I'm one of the co-founders of Our Daughters, Inc.
And my name is Laverne Akers, and I am one of the co-founders of Our Daughters, Inc.
Well, hello, ladies. I would like to thank you for letting me talk to you today. When was Our Daughters founded?
September of 2011, so we're relatively new. This is our first group of girls. You know, we have a total of 9 girls. We meet every other Saturday.
I would like to know, what was the idea that started Our Daughters, or what was the process that got this all going?
Started several years ago with Chantel and I would really talk about how as what we go through as women, you know, and all of those lessons learned that we've had to learn through experience. We just really felt like it was time in our life to give back. And so all of these sisters, we kind of got together and we shared a common vision that it was time to reach out and help other girls that have to deal with life pressures. The everyday dealing with relationships, you know, planning for their future, being prepared. We looked around and we saw that there was a strong need for self-love and self-esteem in the community.
Is there a structured core program that you all use in order to accomplish your goals of getting the girls to see their life mission and to create their own story? And can one of you tell me about the program that you use?
Sure, it's actually unique. It's a methodology that's been around for many, many years, and mainly in the corporate sector, and it's called DMAIC. D-M-A-I-C. And what it is used to do is to help you define a process, measure the process, analyze it, set up an improvement plan, and then you set controls in place to sustain your improvements. Why don't we apply this to helping our young ladies to sustain life-sustaining improvements in their life?
So how does the evaluation process work exactly?
Well, at the very beginning, one of the things we did, we not only evaluated the girls, but we did an assessment with their parents. Okay. The parents had to fill out information on, you know, what they thought their girls' strengths and weaknesses were, and where they thought they needed improvement. So we had the girls to kind of assess themselves, but we also had the parents to do an assessment on their daughters.
All right. At the beginning of the program, each girl is evaluated, and you start with a baseline evaluation of pretty much who that young lady is.
Right.
And then as the program goes along, each week, there are different principles introduced and
Yes.
core values introduced to the young ladies. And then at the end of the program, you can evaluate the progress of these young ladies and what they've learned from the program.
Oh,
Is there anything else that any of you ladies would like to add about why you're here, about your passion or commitment to our daughters, or about why you feel it important to volunteer your time to these young ladies, personally?
Well, one of the things that really struck me was that Alicia was doing it, and I know her, you know, I knew her from work, and I knew that if she set her mind to do something, that it was gonna be something of value, of substance. And I have a little sister through Big Brother, Big Sister, and this seemed to resonate with me. What she was saying and what she was trying to do was something that I felt my little sister needed, to help her in the place where she is right now. Because a lot of times we try to help people, but we don't start helping them until they start coming out of where they are. But we really need to reach them in the place that they are right now. And where she is right now, I felt she needed help right now. And, you know, just looking over the handbook, I was impressed, and I knew it was something that she would benefit from. Oftentimes, people do not do any better than their surroundings because they don't know any better. And so I wanted to introduce her to something better, something outside of her environment that was positive. So that's why I'm involved.
Yeah, sometimes we have to step outside of our circles in order to see a bigger world. You were about to say something, Chantel?
Yes, why I do this is because it simply makes me happy. And it makes a difference, not only in my life, but in our daughters' lives. What they're getting right now is something that I wish I had gotten back when I was their age. You know, and just to see, so it's to help them grow and develop and prepare them for life, you know, while they're creating their life story. Because they're going to come across challenges. They're going to come across everything. So things that we're teaching them survival skills for life. As long as they apply it, as long as they remember it, it's going to make a difference. And that's why I do it, you know, just creating and making a difference in these girls' lives.
And like Chantel, I feel the same way. If I knew at that age things that I had to experience in life, I would be so much further. I honestly believe that, and I think there's education for intelligence, and there's all this technology, and I like to think of us as empowering the girls with humanology. I'm calling it humanology now.
Yes, I like that.
Because they need it with all the peer pressure, with the bullying, with everything that they're exposed to. Being a senior in the group that I had no exposure to, is they need all that they can get, and if I can or if we can help them in any way to give them a guide and to steer them in the right direction, to show them or enhance their love for themselves, and that is, I think, the most important, or it is the foundation of the organization. Self-love, because if they can love themselves, I think the rest will come, and that's why I love our daughters.
Yes.
I think Lisa, and Chantel, because they have a vision, and it's a beautiful vision. It's a good vision, and I have 3 daughters, all grown, and I guess it's my way of giving back. Thank God that my daughters are well and healthy and no major problems, but it's a way of giving back, and I think it's also a way of being proactive. You know, you see on the news or whatever, it's always after the fact. So this is trying to do something before, do something positive, do something you can say, well, I had something to do with that child doing something positive. And it's beyond And it's not a matter of social or economical class or how much their parents make or whatever. All these children face the same issue. And all of them, all girls, boys, girls, need to reinforce the positiveness and the self-love and the self-respect. And when you get a bunch of girls together, you think, oh, they all could be great. But somewhere along the way, if you can keep one from, making that turn where they shouldn't have and they can't get back on track, if you can give them some knowledge beforehand, that's a wonderful thing. And you feel like you are influencing. You are making a difference.
So just creating their own life versus letting life create them, which we know happens.
Okay.
So that's our philosophy.
Exactly.
Creating our life story.
Creating our life story. I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
And if we can just make the difference in one child, then we've done our job. And I think we all would agree to that.